Can we talk about what you mentioned earlier about your voice?
Yes, absolutely.
Can we
Yeah,
talk about that? This was shocking to me that you mentioned that you could only film so much because your voice goes out because
I'm
you're
getting old,
so
brother, man.
high energy on
I'm getting
camera.
old. Age is catching up with me.
But you say so like you don't want to do like that sort of high energy anymore?
So a lot of people will see me in this podcast and then they'll see me on my YouTube channel and they'll be like, it's not the same person. Like, what's going on? Like, I don't understand. This isn't the same James we know and love. Like some people call me a fraud or a fake on my YouTube channel, that I'm not who I really am in real life, et cetera, et cetera. And, you know, my Stradman persona is an inflated version of myself. And a lot of times people will see me in a collab setting, right? Where I'm filming with you, or I'm filming with Shmi 150 or the Hamilton collection. And, you know, everybody has their different style. And I'm going to match that style, right? I'm not going to try to overtake. I'm not going to try to, steal the spotlight from somebody else. I'm going to match the energy of the channel that I am on. Now, when I first kind of started YouTube, I took a very analytical approach, and the analytic that I paid the most attention to was watch time percentage. You post a 12-minute video. If people are watching it for 2 minutes, that means they weren't engaged very much. They're watching it for 10 minutes. They probably really enjoyed the video. And I realized, like, the faster you talk, the longer the watch time is. If you're cutting from scene to scene to scene to scene, and a lot of people see that high energy personality and they're like, that's not him though. He's faking it. But what they don't ever see is, like, when I'm hanging out with my friends at Red Robin and we're having a bacon cheeseburger with bottomless fries, it's the boys, and we're just having the time of our lives, for 8 minutes right then, you'll see me Stradman with my friends. And I've figured out a way to bottle that up and put that on camera. So that's like the best way I can describe the persona. Now, the issue that I've run into is that I'm getting old. I'm getting so old. I've been on YouTube for, 12 years or whatnot. And I'm not saying my health is deteriorating, but that high energy, like, you're talking loud, like you're trying to command attention. You're talking to a camera also.
Yeah. For people who haven't seen your channel, could you give us an example just for like 15 seconds?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Of like talk to the camera as though you were on your
Of course. All right. And just like that, we're back, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the vlog. We're here with Graham Stephan, the one and only, who has a Ford GT that he has to drive way more than he does. He drives it once a month?
Ish.
We got to make that twice a month. How was that?
That's really good.
Not even stumbling over your words.
It's weird. I mean, I've just done it. I've done it for so long.
That was one of the things when we filmed that Tesla Bugatti video.
Right.
I remember you're like, oh, hold on, I gotta film something. And you just flip the camera around and do a one-take wonder for like 45 seconds out of the window of the car.
Right.
And then just put it back and you're like, all right, I'm done. I was blown away. Like, I would see that. I would take probably 20 takes to do that.
Right. Well, and that's what a lot of people don't see, though, is that lots of times, so my channel is all about rhythm and flow. And one of the hardest things that I deal with is an intro, because I have to get in that rhythm. So you guys flew in that day or whatever, you drove up. I had probably done 15 intros before you got there. So I had already kind of like started to get in that rhythm, get in that flow. And I've been doing it a long time. I've gotten better. I've really mastered it. They always say, is it 10,000 hours? Is that the thing?
Yeah, 10,000.
I've spent 10,000 hours kind of, crafting this Stradman persona, if you will. And it's very natural. The only thing that I've run into is that sometimes, like, I'm talking really loud on camera, my voice, I can like strain my vocal cords, and that's been hurting me lately. And so I've been trying to kind of like, tone down the persona a little bit, mainly just for that reason.
It's crazy for me. I think I might have like permanently damaged my vocal cords from filming so much, because when you look at my old videos, my voice is lower.
Oh,
and
interesting. My voice has changed too.
So my voice used to be a lot lower.
What's up, YouTube? It's Graham here. I'm going to make a video today of the easiest tips that you can do to be successful in real estate.
Because I wasn't like screaming or shouting. I think when I was filming, no, seriously, because sometimes I'd be filming like 3 videos a day. And when I'm filming a main channel video, I spend about an hour and a half filming that. If I'm doing 2 reaction videos, obviously, like everything is like this, like, oh my gosh. Like, but
because you're talking to a camera,
it's
a one-way conversation.
So, but when you're doing that for hours for 7 years, I think I've strained my voice to a point where it doesn't go back to the same range it was in like 2016.
You very well could have if you listen to your old videos. Yeah, I mean, your voice is a lot deeper.
Yeah.
But
I
my
think
videos
that's it. It was
Mine
just because
too.
I would yell.
Right. And unknowingly,
camera.
I haven't been trying to change my voice, but you go watch my
Yeah.
old videos. I talk different.
Hmm.
It's a different wavelength or decibel level,
Yep.
whatever it is. Like it's different. It's weird.
Yeah.
I've also heard this theory though that as you get older, your voice naturally gets higher.
I thought it would get lower as you get older.
I've heard that it gets higher.
Could everybody, I mean,
We can look this up.
Could it exist
I
both
heard
ways,
about
though,
it.
I
Like,
wonder?
actually, it was like a month ago. I don't know if it was like from
Right.
a YouTube video or something like that, but who knows? We can look it up. Put this stuff right
Yeah.
here.
If anything, it's probably from vocal strain.